It's 1 minute after 10 o'clock. My name is Tom Schnabel. I'm here with Roger Steffens, who is co-host of the Reggae Beat. Good morning, Roger.
Good morning, Tom.
Imagine it was depressing news to hear yesterday of Bob Marley's death.
But not unexpected. The response was really curious because when Presley died and when Lennon died, and of course a lot of people were calling each other, but yesterday I must have had over 75 phone calls. Every time I put the phone down, it rang again from all over the country. And although the rumors had been flying for almost 6 months about Bob's fatal illness, nobody ever really wanted to believe it. And most people were in a state of shock. There wasn't really much we could say to each other, and I'm only beginning to sort things out for myself right now.
And this was the fourth time that there was this type of rumor. We had to call the New York Times and Island Records to finally get confirmation.
Really, and he's been dead so many times, according to the rumor mongers, that it almost deflated some of the initial mourning. But now the fact of his death has sunk in. We can begin to sort out some of the details of his life in light of what has happened to him, and think about the future of the music as well. I want to say, Tom, right up front, that what we're doing here today is a preliminary tribute to Bob. I have an enormous amount, and so does Hank, in our collections of unreleased Marley material, live tapes, interviews that have never been broadcast anywhere. And this coming Sunday, in our regular reggae time slot from noon to 2 here on KCRW, we'll be broadcasting a 2-hour memorial tribute to Bob, featuring a lot of those things and excerpts from his final concert, which we will also play some of this morning. The final concert took place in Pittsburgh on the 7th of October last year, following which he collapsed and canceled the rest of his tour. But what we'll do, you and I, for the next hour is talk in broad terms about his career as a musician. And I thought we would begin with one of his earliest singles on the Studio One label, produced by his first producer, Sir Coxsone Dodd, also known as Clement Dodd, the man responsible for the careers of most of the major reggae stars in Jamaica. And this is with Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, and Bunny Wailer, as the Wailers, singing a song called Jail.
When was this recorded, Roger?
Around 1965.
Sticks get taller.
That's one of my rarest Bob Marley and the Wailers singles, Tom. That was released in 1965 on the English Island label called Where Will I Find. Before that, also from the same period, a Jamaican pressing on Studio One of Jailhouse. This is the period in which he was recording primarily with Coxsone Dodd. An album called The Wailing Wailers and another one called The Best of the Wailers come from this mid-60s period. You can hear in the Jailhouse song his singing about rude boys. This is the seeds for what later became his Rastafarianism. The revolt against society, the person who is not satisfied with the status quo. Rudy come from jail because Rudy get bail and the rude boy is back out on the streets again.
Was Bob Marley a leader of the Rastafari movement, and just how did that come about? He came to it quite late, and yet he became almost a spiritual leader for that movement.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the movement and just how he figured into that?
Sure, that's a good question. Being raised in Jamaica, particularly in Trenchtown, in the slums of Kingston, slums built on a garbage dump, literally, he was exposed to all kinds of people, including the Rastas, who were, at that period of time, still totally disreputable as far as society was concerned.
About 1960.
65, yeah. Of course, these people are the conscience of Jamaica, and it's only been in the 70s through the work of people like Bob Marley that Jamaica has recognized that. He was trained in the 60s by Rasta teachers, some of whom I think felt that he became too big too fast and had not finished his proper training before he, in fact, became a worldwide spokesman for Rastafari. He was considered by many people to be tantamount to a prophet. He carried the message of Rastafari wherever he went. Simply put, Rastafari preaches those ancient cliches of peace and love. They recognize the divinity of Haile Selassie as the fulfillment of biblical prophecy, and some people refer to him as the reincarnation of Jesus. Whenever Marley performed, he had a large banner hanging on the stage behind him that featured pictures of Selassie, as well as the prophet of black nationalism, Marcus Garvey, who was a Jamaican who founded the United Negro Improvement Association here in the States, and the Black Star Liner, which was a shipping line designed to bring goods from Africa to the New World and return slaves from the New World back to their roots in Africa. I think eventually he got one ship to do that. Garvey was expelled from the States in the late 20s, returned to Jamaica, started preaching this gospel, said that the people in Jamaica should look to Africa, where a black king will be crowned, for the day of deliverance is near. And in 1930, Selassie was in fact crowned King of Kings in Ethiopia, and street preachers started preaching his divinity at that point. The cult through the 30s and 40s and 50s was the subject of tremendous police repression, a lot of violence associated with, I don't think engendered by the cult so much as by the forces against it. In the 60s, some of the singers started to talk of Rastafari in their songs. This does not include Marley. Marley didn't start singing about Jah until the mid-70s, and he didn't start locking up or growing his dreadlocks until the mid-70s as well. Some people saw this as a commercial attempt to exploit what was becoming popular in Jamaican culture around the world. But I think his feelings were far, far deeper than that. He took every opportunity in conversation, publicly and privately, to turn the topic toward Rasta and toward the other main tenet of Rasta, which is repatriation to Africa, to the homeland. Marley often said, all men are Africans. So he became, at first by default, a spokesman for Rasta, and later very much by design. Next up, we have something from the early middle period of Bob Marley's career. One of the other most respected producers in Jamaica was a black Chinese named Leslie Kong. He died, I think, in 1970, but not before Toots and the Maytals and Bob Marley did some of their absolute best work with him. And there are several collections available of Leslie Kong and Marley material. One is out on a Canadian label right now.
Another one was a semi-bootleg issued here in Los Angeles called Shakedown. The copy I'm going to play is a British pressing on the Hammer label, simply called Bob Marley and the Wailers. But the material includes things like Go Tell It on the Mountain, Soul Captives Are Free, the original version of Peter Tosh's Soon Come, Stop the Train, and the song I'm going to play now, which is kind of a quintessential party song and one of the earliest reggae songs Bob Marley ever did, and it's called Soul Shakedown Party.